I'm Marty Nemko. This is set 3 of Things That Perplex Me. I've recently written about things that perplex me, and here is another set. Do any perplex you? Why do looks often trump other factors? Whether professionally or personally, we tend to prefer conventionally attractive people. Yes, we are evolutionarily predisposed to be attracted to them. Conventional good looks is a proxy, albeit imperfect, for health. But surely, we're not totally constrained by that. Why give kids music lessons despite little interest and less talent? It would seem that parents' desire to make kids well-rounded unreasonably trumps the wisdom of emphasizing the kids' strengths and preferences over their weaknesses. How have we not had a major lone wolf terrorist attack? Somewhere in the world, it would seem there'd be quite a few disgruntled people. For example, scientists, with the wherewithal to unleash, for example, a mutated, highly communicable biovirus on a shuttle bus headed from an airport parking lot bound for the international terminal. Why are women exempt from selective service registration and direct combat? At a town hall meeting, Hillary Clinton was asked that, and she ducked the question. Why is school curriculum so irrelevant? Educators decry elitism, yet require the rarefied over the musts. The War of 1812 over peacemaking between friends. Ancient Rome over modern romance. Balancing equations over balancing life. An at least partial reason is that even the K-12 curriculum has been presided over by academics who are outliers with core interests far removed from the needs and desires of mainstream students and adults. Why not dorms for welfare recipients? If dorm life and institutional cafeteria cooking are good enough for Ivy League students, why isn't it good enough for welfare recipients? Is it ethical to put low-income housing in high-cost locales? I am seeing low-income housing now inserted into high-cost coastal middle-class neighborhoods. Does everyone have the right to live in Tony surrounds? Should middle-class people, most of whom have worked hard to afford to live in a decent area and with a home that provides an investment for their future, have that wrested from them? After all, the pool of low-income people has a higher rate of crime. They take a toll on the pool, on the schools, and lower the value of people's homes. Of course, there are individuals who are wonderful, but we're talking about the pool of low-income people. How can hypocrites live with themselves? Many people urge helping the poor and celebrating diversity, yet their friends tend to be like them and they live in neighborhoods that are minimally diverse. Congresspeople tout affirmative action, but have exempted themselves from it. By the way, I have a citation for these in the text version of this and subsequent statements that require a citation. Environmentalist-in-chief Al Gore, even after green upgrades to his mansion following the embarrassing public revealing of his enormous energy use, still uses 21 times the amount of energy used by the average homeowner. Barbara Streisand lives in a gated 4-building, $100 million oceanfront compound in Malibu, and to my knowledge, hasn't filled it with the poor she often croons for. Why would an average person wear a t-shirt claiming superiority? I've seen an increase in what I'm calling bragging t-shirts. For example, classy, awesome, legend, and even limitless. I don't know these people personally, but first impressions suggest that they're overconfident. Do they actually believe they're limitless or awesome? Do they think it'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Do they think others will believe it? Not a great judgment call. Why isn't nuclear energy more widely embraced as a key part of the U.S. energy mix? Nuclear energy, a virtually unlimited supply of clean energy, has become quite safe, reduces dependence on Middle Eastern oil, and is embraced worldwide, yet is still anathema to many U.S. activists. What should we say to legal immigrants about illegal immigration? It's a protracted pain to become a legal U.S. citizen, only then to too often see their jobs lost to illegals. What should we say to such people in the face of increased calls for amnesty? What should we say to all law-abiding taxpayers who resent the increased cost of illegal immigration, health care, welfare, education, and so on? I am perplexed. Can you help? In any event, that's Things That Perplex Me, set 3. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 34 books. Probably the book most relevant is Thought Experiments, but all 34 are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.